Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's Cam back at you again. Today we're checking out the new Wolfgang WG Standards from EVH. Before we get to the licks, I'm going to take you through the specs on these two models that EVH Fender very kindly sent to me to try out. If you're in the market for a budget rock guitar and don't want to spend a lot of money at all, it's hard to get better than this. I'll say straight off the bat, they're absolutely amazing in terms of their spec. I'm just going to give you a quick list through. We have EVH branded tuners, a baked maple neck and fingerboard, compound radius stretching from 12 to 16 inches, 22 jumbo frets, basswood body, a maple veneer top, a thumb wheel truss rod adjustment down here so you can adjust the truss rod without having to take the guitar apart. EVH Wolfgang humbuckers, which are absolutely spot on. They're expensive on their own, but they're absolutely amazing. And you have a Floyd Rose special trem, a volume and a tone. Really simple setup here. And I really like what they've done with these new models. They look and feel superb. In terms of my experience with them, I mean the Floyd Rose Special, I know people are going to comment about these. If you're in the market for a guitar to be Eddie Van Halen, maybe invest in a more expensive model. The Floyd Rose Special is not really best suited to constant abuse, I'll say that much. But it's still, if you're just into bending and if you like me do the occasional dive bomb, no harm done. It's no problem at all for me. And this particular colour here is a new one for 2020. It's called Northern Lights, and I think I'm in love. To be honest, I almost want to eat this colour, to be honest. It looks absolutely amazing. And also, as I said before, with the caramelized maple added to it, they're extra sturdy when it comes to climatic changes, and they've got graphite reinforcement running through. It's uber stable as well. you guys, as I said before, are in the market for a budget rock guitar, or if maybe you have kids who want to start out playing guitar, Wolfgangs have subtly smaller necks. They have a narrower nut width, and they're really easy and manageable to play. They have a smaller body shape, and these particular ones, compared to the more expensive models, have better contouring. They have a belly cut and a forearm contouring here. They're super comfortable to play, they feel great, and you can't really go wrong with them. Another thing they nailed with these WG Standards is they made them look really expensive with little tricks. One of my favourite little features is around the body here. It looks like binding, it's not. What they do is they mask it off. So they spray the body but they mask the side, so when they peel the tape off it gives that binding effect. I mean, how awesome's that? I love that. For those of you who've been following me for a little while, I actually own the Zerocoat Exotic and I love that guitar. They're really good, and we recently sold our more expensive Wolfgangs and found ourselves picking up these a lot more. If you're impressed with the look of this one, wait until you see this next one. So here we have exactly the same guitar, just with the trans amber top. And look at this. How's that for a top? For a guitar that's under £500, I don't think you can go much better than that, can you? And also, this particular neck, the camera helps these out a lot, but in the flesh, it's virtually black. You can barely see the inlays, to be honest with you. It's almost been baked to within an inch of its life. Amazing. I love the way this one looks. And also each guitar has a tinted back. The Northern Lights one has a blue back, this one has the amber back, as you can see. I really love them. They're both really quite light guitars as well, which is always good. I always like the light guitar, as you guys know. Say though, it's hard to think of another guitar line where you have the cheapest model is so closely in line with the specs of the more expensive model. I mean, so many of the features are shared. I mean, for example, ignoring caramelized maple for a moment, I mean a maple neck, maple fingerboard, compound radius. The only thing they skimp on in terms of the cheaper models is cheaper hardware and no stainless steel frets. That's virtually all I can think of. Same pickups, and the low friction Bourne's pots. That's literally it. It's virtually the same. All you'd need to do to get yourself up there is maybe upgrade the Floyd. That's literally it. Apart from that, they've absolutely smashed it. There are a couple of little subtle things if you're buying these guitars. If you're after something that's true to Eddie's spec, these are subtly different, and it seems to be hit and miss. Like for example, with the toggle switch here, Eddie's specification is to have the pickup switch reverse, where it'd be up for the bridge, down for the neck. Whereas my Wolfgang WG Exotic in Zerocoat is like that. These two I've got aren't. They're like a traditional Les Paul or something, where you have up for the neck pickup and, and vice versa. and they're really great instruments. What can I say? I keep circling back round. They're absolutely amazing. Really love them, and they absolutely hit the nail on the head for a classy, smart, great quality instrument for the price. Amazing. There you go, the Wolfgang WG Standard. Thanks so much for watching this video, you guys. I hope you've liked what you've seen. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and tell me what you think of these guitars. See you again soon. Bye bye.